So I don't know if you guys saw this or not. This is pretty sad on multiple levels, I would say, and I'll explain what I mean by that. But yesterday, on October 29th, almost said Dave Rubin, Donald Trump sent out a tweet that reads, "Thank you to Dave Rubin, author of Don't Burn This Book. Just announced on Fox and Friends that he is voting for your favorite president, me. Quote, I think Donald Trump has done a lot of good. When I see an American flag, I see Trump support." So, this is the current president of the United States, soon to be not president of the United States, sending out a tweet thanking Dave Rubin, yes, grifter Dave Rubin, who completely lied about his entire politics, either one way or the other, whether he faked being a liberal but being a conservative, or is now sort of just grifting the other way. Who really knows at the end of the day? Just think about how sad that is. But there's a couple of really, really sad things about this. One of the sad things is this means Dave Rubin has won. Now, what does that mean? Well, what I mean by that is if you're a grifter who is getting tweets from the fucking president of the United States shouting out your book and sending out a tweet thanking you, you've won at life, period. That's it. You won. I mean, there's no other way to put it. The President of the United States of America, the most powerful man in the world, is sending out a tweet thanking you. Think about what that means, okay? Now, am I surprised that this happened? No. I stopped being surprised at stuff like this back when I saw Trump send out a tweet thanking Paul Joseph Watson or defending Paul Joseph Watson from quote-unquote Facebook censorship. And that was like a couple years ago, I think, at this point. That had to be like 2018. Maybe 29. No, it's definitely 2018. So I'm not really surprised by this kind of thing from Trump. He's actually the kind of guy to do this. But also, there are a couple more levels of sad. One, I would say it kind of shows how desperate Trump is. He has to be thanking some loser, grifter, nobody like Dave Rubin for endorsing his campaign, which is hilarious. Another level of sad is that he saw it on Fox and Friends, which means Trump just watches Fox News all day. President of the United States just watching Fox News all day is what this means. There are also some other former colleagues of Dave Rubin responding to this. Kyle Kalinske of Secular Talk saying LOL, a bunch of those. Anna Kasparian says his brain is still in recovery mode, which is probably true. David Packman saying ha 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 ha. Those are the three main people we've seen. These are former colleagues, former friends of Dave Rubin, no longer friends of Dave Rubin. What's really interesting definitely about all of this is Donald Trump seems to kind of be a different kind of president when it comes to this stuff, where he's down to do things like this, shouting out somebody like a Dave Rubin, pardoning a Dinesh D'Souza, all of this kind of different stuff. But it does appear that I guess Dave Rubin has gotten the thank you of the President of the United States. It's also worth noting that Trump Jr., I believe, is friends with Dave Rubin. So that's probably how he ended up getting this shout out, maybe, or he just genuinely saw him on Fox News. Who knows? Maybe it was a combination of both. Trump Jr. was probably telling his dad about Dave Rubin, and he was probably listening. So, pretty sad stuff on multiple levels. But unfortunately, it does appear that Dave Rubin has won.